What's happening, PumpTalk Nation? Get ready to rev up your engines because the news cycle is absolutely on fire today, and we've got the inside track on all the stories you cannot afford to miss. From the heart-wrenching echoes of distant calls to the roar of the crowd on the court and the strategic moves on the global stage, this is your essential download. We're diving deep into narratives that are shaping our world, pushing boundaries, and sparking conversations everywhere. The pace is relentless, the stakes are high, and your front row seat to it all starts right now. So buckle up, stay locked in, and prepare to be informed, inspired, and maybe even a little bit shocked. Don't just follow the news, understand it with us right here, right now. Let's get into it. First up, we're heading to the Venice Film Festival, where a powerful new film is making waves, bringing to light a story of unimaginable loss and resilience. This cinematic journey is already stirring emotions and sparking global dialogue, making it an absolute must-see. We'll explore how art is confronting tragedy and amplifying a voice that deserves to be heard across the world. Then, we shift gears to the electrifying world of sports. Get ready for a breakdown of incredible performances and crucial wins that are defining the season. We've got the inside scoop on athletes who are not just playing the game, but changing it, pushing their limits, and leaving it all on the field. From record-breaking feats to unexpected triumphs, the competition is fierce, and the stories are compelling. Next, we're taking a look at the evolving landscape of media and community engagement. In an era where connection is everything, one sector is being urged to reclaim its role as a vital hub for its audience. We'll examine what it means to truly be the voice of the people and how vital that connection is for the future. This is about more than just broadcasting. It's about building bridges and fostering genuine impact. And finally, we're uncovering developments that could reshape international perceptions and alliances. With significant global events unfolding, we'll break down the implications of these high-stakes moments and what they mean for the broader geopolitical picture. Stay tuned, because you won't want to miss a single second of this critical update. Before we dive into the details, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to PumpTalk News, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Let's go. A haunting echo in Gaza, a film's powerful testimony. This cinematic piece confronts a profound tragedy, bringing a story of immense loss and the enduring power of a young voice to the forefront of global attention. In the early months of 2024, amidst the devastating conflict in Gaza, a harrowing plea for help emerged from a bullet-riddled car. The voice belonged to 6-year-old Hind Rajab, trapped and terrified, reaching out for rescue. Tragically, contact was lost with the ambulance dispatched to save her, and days later, Hind, along with 5 members of her family and 2 medical personnel, were discovered deceased. The incident, marked by the heartbreaking audio of Hind's final calls, has resonated deeply, fueling protest movements, inspiring musical tributes, and now serving as the poignant subject of a new film by Tunisian filmmaker Kayother Ben Hania. Titled The Voice of Hind Rajab, the film is set to premiere at the prestigious Venice Film Festival, carrying with it the weight of this young life and the broader narrative of loss in the region. Ben Hania's decision to bring this story to the screen was a direct response to the profound impact of Hind's recorded voice, a sound that has transcended its immediate context to become a symbol of a larger humanitarian crisis. The film's selection, as Tunisia's official entry for the Academy Awards, underscores its perceived significance and potential to capture international acclaim, further amplifying the story of Hind Rajab. Esteemed figures such as Brad Pitt and Joaquin Phoenix have lent their support to the project, signaling its artistic merit and emotional depth. The film aims not only to recount the tragic events, but also to serve as a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and a call for remembrance, ensuring that Hind's voice and the stories of countless others affected by conflict are not silenced. The film's debut is expected to ignite further discussion on the humanitarian impact of the ongoing conflict and the role of art in bearing witness to such profound events, with audiences and critics alike anticipating its emotional resonance and powerful message. But before we delve deeper into this impactful film, hold onto your seats because the world of sports is buzzing with incredible achievements. Next, we're hitting the courts and fields to bring you the latest on thrilling victories and standout performances that are defining the season. Athlete's Triumph, a dance of victory and family pride. This sports update highlights a champion's remarkable win and a heartwarming personal connection that added an extra layer of celebration to the achievement. Novak Djokovic has once again demonstrated his dominance on the tennis court, securing a hard-fought victory against Taylor Fritz in the quarterfinals of the U.S. Open. The win, which advanced Djokovic to his record-tying 14th U.S. Open semifinal and his 53rd Grand Slam semifinal overall, was met with a unique post-match celebration. Djokovic treated the Arthur Ashe Stadium crowd to a series of dance moves, inspired by the hit movie, K-pop Demon Hunters. These energetic steps were taught to him by his daughter, Tara, who had just celebrated her 8th birthday on the same day. Djokovic, who secured the win with a score of 6-3, 7-5, 3-6, 6-4, described the victory as a special present for Tara, who was unable to attend the tournament in person. He expressed confidence that Tara would offer her own critique of his performance once she watched it. This personal touch to his athletic triumph underscores the deep bond between Djokovic and his daughter, adding a relatable and heartwarming dimension to his professional success. The Serbian star's performance against Fritz, whom he now holds an 11-0 head-to-head record against, sets up a highly anticipated semifinal clash with Carlos Alcaraz. Djokovic, a four-time champion at Flushing Meadows, continues to solidify his legacy as one of the greatest to ever play the game. Meanwhile, Fritz, the runner-up from the previous year, remains the last American man standing in the tournament, carrying the hopes of a nation eager to see an end to its long-standing drought of male singles champions at a major event. The juxtaposition of Djokovic's seasoned expertise and his endearing family-inspired celebration paints a vivid picture of an athlete at the pinnacle of his career, balancing immense pressure with personal joy. His ability to connect his on-court achievements with his off-court life resonates with fans, showcasing a multifaceted personality that extends beyond the sport itself. The victory not only propels Djokovic further into the tournament, but also highlights the significant role his family plays in his life and career, offering a glimpse into the personal motivations behind his relentless pursuit of excellence. Stay with us as we bring you more incredible sports moments, and then pivot to a crucial discussion about the role of media in our communities. Prepare for a deep dive into how vital connections are being redefined in the modern media landscape. Reigniting the spark, urban radio's call to community action. This commentary emphasizes the critical need for urban radio to reestablish its foundational role as a community anchor and a catalyst for social engagement. In a compelling address, the importance of community and collective action is underscored, drawing a direct parallel to the mission of urban radio. The piece argues that for too long, urban radio has seen a decline in its direct engagement with the people it serves, a trend exacerbated by the loss of street teams, weekend personalities, and even morning show hosts due to syndication and evolving media landscapes. The author issues a challenge to current urban programmers and personalities to embody the spirit of being a people's station, not just through words, but through consistent action and resourcefulness. This call to arms comes in the wake of a commendable community response to companies retracting from diversity, equity, and inclusion (DEI) initiatives, a movement that highlights the potent power of collective audience action. However, the author expresses concern that such achievements are often credited to social media alone, overshadowing the historical and ongoing role of urban radio in galvanizing communities. The piece invokes the legacy of figures like Tom Joyner, whose morning show was a central part of millions of African Americans' routines, suggesting that a similar level of impactful engagement is desperately needed today. Urban radio is characterized as having always been the spark behind community action, and the current era demands a roaring fire to support efforts that align with the station's historic championing of civil rights and social progress. The text acknowledges the evolution of music and radio itself, which has presented challenges and led to radio sometimes surrendering ground to other media platforms. Yet, it firmly reiterates that focusing on the audience and community remains the most rewarding aspect of the work and the key to maintaining relevance and esteem. The author stresses the necessity of providing consistent updates on critical issues like voting rights and healthcare, informing listeners about national efforts to resist perceived unfair policies through town halls or nonviolent protests. This information dissemination does not require excessive airtime, but should be integrated thoughtfully across on-air platforms and social media. The piece advocates for highlighting local heroes and community champions who are actively working on issues affecting daily lives, thereby reinforcing the station's role as a credible source of information and a supporter of grassroots movements. The core message is a powerful reminder that the essence of urban radio lies in its ability to connect with and empower its community, a mission that requires renewed dedication and proactive engagement in the face of contemporary challenges. The piece serves as a vital reminder for urban radio to reclaim its position as a community cornerstone, fostering dialogue and driving positive change through dedicated engagement and reliable information dissemination. Stay tuned as we uncover significant geopolitical developments that are shaping international relations. Get ready for a look at how global alliances and perceptions are being reshaped by recent events. Geopolitical currents, China's military spectacle and shifting alliances. This report details a significant international gathering, examining the symbolic display of military might and its implications for global power dynamics. China recently hosted a major military parade in Beijing, commemorating the 80th anniversary of the end of World War II. This event served as a powerful display of China's military capabilities and its growing global influence, drawing leaders from approximately 24 countries. Notably, the attendance of Russian President Vladimir Putin and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un was seen as a significant show of solidarity and a subtle countermessage to the United States and its allies. The absence of leaders from the US, Western Europe, Japan, and South Korea, while expected, further highlighted the evolving geopolitical landscape and China's strategic outreach. The guest list, which included leaders from Iran, Belarus, Indonesia, and numerous nations across Africa and Asia, was carefully curated to showcase Beijing's expanding diplomatic footprint and its strengthening ties with the global South and emerging economies. This strategic diplomatic engagement signals a broader trend of shifting alliances and a multipolar world order where China is increasingly positioning itself as a central player. The parade itself, a meticulously choreographed display of advanced weaponry and military personnel, aimed to project an image of strength and stability, both domestically and internationally. It underscored China's commitment to modernizing its armed forces and its assertive stance on the global stage. The presence of leaders with complex relationships with Western powers suggested a coordinated effort to challenge existing international norms and create alternative frameworks for global governance. The event provided a platform for bilateral and multilateral discussions on various issues, ranging from economic cooperation to security concerns, further solidifying China's role as a key diplomatic hub. The narrative being projected by Beijing through such events is one of national rejuvenation and a confident assertion of its place in the 21st century, emphasizing cooperation on its own terms. The international community is closely watching these developments, analyzing the long-term implications for regional stability and the global balance of power. The parade was not merely a ceremonial event, but a carefully orchestrated diplomatic maneuver designed to reshape perceptions and consolidate influence in a rapidly changing world. These international alignments and displays of strength are critical indicators of shifting global power dynamics, prompting close observation of their long-term impact on international relations and regional stability. And that wraps up our top stories for today, but don't go anywhere yet. We've got a rapid-fire recap and all the ways you can stay connected with PumpTalk News coming up next. And that's a wrap on today's news, PumpTalk Nation. We covered a powerful film debuting at Venice bringing a Gaza tragedy to light, Novak Djokovic's dance-filled victory at the US Open, the vital call for urban radio to reconnect with its community roots, and China's significant military parade marking the end of World War II. What a lineup. If you enjoyed this high-octane news update, smash that like button, subscribe to PumpTalk News for your daily dose of what matters, and ring that notification bell so you're always in the know. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below and follow us on all our social media channels for even more behind-the-scenes action and breaking news. Until next time, stay informed, stay engaged, and keep it locked on PumpTalk News.